probably gonna get pulled over again tonight. Of course, I got the lights, and check this out. Yeah, baby. I got the backlight now. So, yeah, I'm making this video just in case I get pulled over. I got that feeling like, I done seen 3 sheriff cars already as soon as I turn on Park Avenue. I mean, granted, the sheriff station is on Park Avenue, but I done seen 3 sheriff cars pass me. Let's see what happens tonight, because I'm good tonight. You already know if I get pulled over again, because the last time I was out here, which was about 4 weeks ago, I got pulled over. Why? Because I was riding my bike in the parking lot, or I wasn't riding, I was parking my bike. I already left it up to the tree. But he came because he said I ain't have lights on my bike. It's like I'm so tired of hearing that excuse. Let's see what happens tonight. I'll let you boy. Shut.
Lights on that thing.
I'm not riding it.
Huh?
I'm not riding it.
I'm just saying. You're supposed to be riding at night. You should have lights on.
If I was riding it, you're right.
I'm just letting you know, boss.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it.
Appreciate it. What's up? Can I talk to you for a second?
Hold on, I gotta go. Get your call.
Alright, you gonna be here when we leave?
I'll be back.
What's your name?
Keith.
Keith?
I'll talk to you. I gotta go, bud. Okay?
Alright. I'll be waiting for you.
Hello?
Officer Keith.
Yes, Officer Greiser. Who am I speaking to?
Yeah, this is the gentleman that just stopped on the bicycle in front of Ballroom Plaza, whatever. You coming
Yeah,
back?
I didn't-
You coming back tonight, right?
You need me to?
Yeah, I had some questions for you. I mean, I needed to talk to you. That's why I approached you. So you coming back tonight before this closes, right?
Give me a moment. Give me a moment and I'll be right over there, okay?
No, I don't need you now. I don't need you now. Just whenever you can. Do your thing. I know you had to stop. I wasn't trying to talk to you, but just come back. I just need to talk to you.
All right, I'll be there in 1 minute, actually. Just come outside. Wait outside for me.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right, y'all. Now I'm talking with the cop. I'm great. Beautiful. Okay, so.
Yeah, they're hitting me up. They're like, okay, the gentleman you stopped on the, your name?
Adam.
Well, hold on, let me get a good shake. Okay.
All right.
All right. So like, yeah, the gentleman you stopped earlier. Stopped? I ain't stopped nobody.
Yeah.
I didn't stop you. If I would have stopped you, you would have known. Like, you would have been on and everything. I just gave you just a hint of advice. That's all.
Here's my problem.
Okay.
4 weeks ago, I got stopped at that exact same tree, at that exact same spot, at the exact same time by a different cop.
Did they throw on the lights and get out with you?
I mean, they ran my name,
Yeah.
so that was a stop.
Yeah. Well, temporary detention. Now, was it consensual or?
Oh, I'm recording the conversation, by the way.
Okay.
Yo, just, for safety, So, I mean, you could call it detention, detainment, arrest. It's all synonymous. My thing is, you stopped me because, well, you approached me because I didn't have lights on my bicycle. Is that correct?
I just gave you advice saying simply you need lights on your bicycle. I never stopped you.
Well, okay, understood. You gave me advice, but you gotta understand like where I'm coming from. Because, every time I come to this city, I get pulled over because I don't have lights on my bike. But it just so happens that I get pulled over when I'm off my bike. Like, why don't you guys pull me over when I'm riding my bike?
I didn't pull you over.
Okay, question. We'll use the word question.
Okay.
I get questioned every time I come to the village of North Palm Beach when I'm riding my bicycle at night because I apparently don't have lights on my bicycle. The thing is, I do. I just turned them off because I got off of it. So it seems to me that you assumed that I didn't have lights on my bike, which is why you said what you said, which I think it would have been better if you would have stopped and said, hey, do you have lights on your bike? Then I would have said, oh, yes, sir, right here and right here. And then you could have went on about your business and we wouldn't be talking right now. But because of the fact that you said, hey, you know you need lights on that bike. Of course I know I need lights on my bike. I get stopped all the time with lights on my bike. Yes, I know I need lights on my bike. Trust me, I know that. Trust me.
What I'm getting back to again was I never stopped you.
Right, but you felt like you needed to tell me that. Why? I'm not riding it, so why did you feel like you needed to tell me that I need lights on it when I'm not riding it?
At night you're supposed to have lights on your bicycle.
If you're riding your bike.
Okay, but again, I did not stop you. So what
But I wasn't riding it either.
Okay, but I didn't stop you.
My question is, why did you feel like you needed to question me? Or question me?
Question.
All right, well, I have lights on my bike. The only reason I asked you to come back was because I want to make sure that this doesn't happen again when I leave, because like I said, you guys have a record for stopping black people on bicycles, lights or no lights. Like, I have lights on my bike. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention, that when you see me, you don't have to worry if I have lights, because you're going to see me here again and again and again and again and again. And when I leave here, I'm probably going to stroll through North Palm just to ride through a couple streets and see how North Palm looks. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to see me again and again. It's just for future reference, man. Like, with the day and age that we living in, man, it's a better way to approach, the way how you approach me. I almost felt like if I would have said, oh, I didn't know, then you would have tried to give me a ticket, like right there on the spot. But it's like, it's not even worth it, man. You could have just easily said, do you have lights on your bike? Simple question. I could have answered it, yep. It would have been done. So, okay, you didn't stop me. Whatever the legal term is, you engaged in conversation or consensual conversation or whatever. Cool. You actually one of the cool ones, because I've dealt with some of y'all before. You actually one of the cool ones.
I treat you with respect, did I not?
You treat me
and
with
again,
respect.
I didn't stop you.
And you didn't stop me per se.
No, I didn't.
It's just, I feel like if you're gonna question me if I have lights on my bike, you should ask me, do you have lights on your bike? Instead of assuming that maybe I don't. Because you kind of assume that I didn't just by saying, you need lights on your bike. Like, yeah, it's Palm Beach. Of course I know that. So that's all. That's the only reason why I wanted you to come back.
That's more of a safety thing for you too, riding around that night. Especially if you're going to be on the side of a main, US Highway 1. I mean, riding without lights. Just be careful. That's for your own.
I hear you, but it's way more dangerous. People shark fishing off the beach. Like, that's way more dangerous than lights without a bike without lights. You know what I'm saying? But I feel where you're coming from.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I
look
feel
out
where you're
for you.
coming from. I did, but I'm good. I got lights on my bike.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, like, it could be a situation worse, and I would rather not see that happen for either party, you or me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's the only reason why I didn't. She asked me if I wanted to talk to your supervisor, so I'm like, it ain't even that serious. I just want to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Okay.
that's all I want to talk to you about, man.
Yeah. That's good, bro.
You're gonna see me again, so just get
Okay.
used to this face, man. They know me out here.
Okay.
All right?
Your first name again was?
Adam.
All right.
Adam.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, man, you told me your first name. You supposed to tell me your last name when I ask you your name.
Right, you can see my last name.
I couldn't see that from way up, man. My eyes is bad.
Okay.
Supposed to tell me your last name, with your badge number, but it's all good. You too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the video. Yeah, geez, where do I start? Okay, as you saw, I just knew I was gonna get approached by a cop. Okay, you didn't pull me over. Got you. Whatever. All right, come on, let's be real, y'all. If a cop stops doing whatever it is that he's doing to come talk to you, you just got pulled over or stopped or a myriad of terms that we use. Come on, man. Like, straight up, bro. You didn't have to pull off of US1 to come way into the parking lot, right by the tree where I was at, to tell me to have lights on my bike. Although I feel like this officer was fishing for information, although I feel like he was trying to bait me into a ticket. Like, as soon as I would have said, oh, well, I'll put lights on it tomorrow, or I didn't know I need lights on it, I think that would have been a ticket, because I feel like that's what they do. Although I feel like that's what he was doing, I am glad that we had that conversation towards the end. I'm very glad that we had that conversation. We only had that conversation because of the actions that I took. And I'm glad I took those actions to get that conversation started, because I feel like there's somebody out there, you guys, who needed to hear that. It would have been me if this was like 5 years ago. That person would have been me, because I used to be very scared of police when I was younger. I didn't know any better. And then I got to learning some rights, and I got wild with the police after that. Like, I cuss them out every chance I got, flick them off every chance I got. You know, a little bit of knowledge can be very dangerous, I admit. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like this conversation that we had was a very productive one. I know I took something away from it. I took how to calm myself down and keep a cordial conversation with somebody who I believe is my enemy. You know what I'm saying? Which I felt like that at first, but towards the end of the conversation, we good. You know what I mean? I believe he took from it that there's a better way to approach someone, you know what I'm saying, than to assume that they're doing something wrong. You know, because like y'all heard on the video, when you say to me that you know you need lights on your bike, right? It's almost like you're condescending me or condemning me or something. It's almost like you're fussing at me like a parent. You know you're supposed to clean up your room, right? But you didn't. You feel me? It's almost like what he's saying. You know I'm supposed to have lights on your bike, but you don't. Why don't you? And it's like, my bike was parked. Nobody keeps lights on their bike when they park their bike. That makes no sense whatsoever. So that's why I feel like he was fishing. Trying to get me to say I don't know anything about that, or I'm sorry I don't have lights on it, just so he had proof to give me a ticket. You know, so that conversation taught me to learn how to not give them too much information. I had a problem with that before. A big problem. I ended up talking too much and walking the walk and ended up walking too far. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, like, hopefully you guys learn from that. Hopefully you guys learn that, hey, you know, if a cop does you wrong, there's other avenues you can go to get justice, man. And justice don't always mean going to court. You know, so I'm glad it happened, so I can show y'all, you know, I'm not just making this stuff up. Like, I get pulled over all the time on my bicycle. Lake Park in North Palm Beach is nothing compared to Lake Clark Shores. I go to Lake Clark Shores, I'll walk down the street, I get pulled over. It's crazy, man, but it needs to be exposed, so we're gonna expose it. So, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button if you like it. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to tell your friends. I'll let you boy.